Hey guys, if you got your COPR, then you must update your social insurance number because your SIN number starting with 9 becomes temporary one. So you need a permanent one for your taxes, to build a credit for your mortgages, and to access government benefit. If you are in the same doubt, then this is your video. I will tell you how to update a SIN number in less than 10 minutes without waiting up for a physical PR card. So watch this video till the end. Let's start. Before we start, subscribe to the channel. This video is a part of my IRCC playlist where I explain IRCC videos in a very simple way and step by step. So make sure to check other videos after this. Let's start and jump into this video. So you need to type apply for SIN online, and in this you need to click on first link. So it will explain like apply, update or obtain a SIN information, when you are ready to apply and when not to apply. So when you may not need to apply is dealing with the stolen SIN, found SIN, and anything related to SIN with damage or trying to get a copy. But when to apply is related to your first SIN, when then expert update to the expiry date on your immigration document, and a change of status. So this is related to the condition where you got your COPR and you have your change of status from work permit to permanent residency. So let's click on that. Document you need to apply for update your SIN. You are applying for yourself, you need to click on this. Then it will ask select your status in Canada. In the case of COPR, you need to click on you are a permanent resident. And how would you like to apply? In this case, we are trying to apply by online. So it will explain all the documents required. Now you got documents required to apply. So you can see that it required a digital copy of original documents. It should be valid, clear, and in English or French. So we can see required document for yourself. Primary identity document. We need to provide one of the following document. In this case, you need to scan your COPR, which was issued by IRCC. That particular downloaded PDF file would be enough in this case. And the secondary document is your passport, a Canadian ID or driving license, or any other Canadian government issued card. So you can even submit your driving license, so that would be enough in this case. And if you have a different name than on the primary identity document, then you must submit the required supporting document, which should not be in most of the cases. So COPR and your driving license would be enough. Let's click on apply online, and to be note that there is no fee to apply for a SIN. So apply online. As soon as you click on apply online, it will say that you will receive your SIN number upon completion of your online application. Like it will take 5 business days, and in your mail it requires 10 business days from the date you have submitted your application. So if you want your SIN urgently, then you need to visit your Service Canada Center nearby and go for a walk-in and get your SIN updated accordingly. So we need to read term and condition. You can go through this, and at last you can click on I agree to terms and condition of use. You need to read this privacy statement. Click on this. Select the scenarios that best describe your situation. Let's click on this. So it will mention different scenarios. So here, who are you applying for? We need to click on you are applying for yourself. Click on that. And if you can see there are different scenarios, but this is applicable to us in this case after getting COPR. So click on this and next. So let's wait for it to get processed. Yes. So you see that it has increased to 12%. It will increase a little by little as soon as you progress in the page. But I would say that even though if your SIN number that starts with a 9, your change of status will be eligible for a new SIN number that starts with 1 or 2 that doesn't have any expiration date. So it is just like this application you need to fill just like you are getting a new SIN application with your new status in Canada. So select your status in Canada, you are a permanent resident. Please indicate how would you like to receive your SIN confirmation. Then there are two options: digitally by registering into My Service Canada account and by mail. So by mail they mentioned that you get that in your mail in less than 10 days or approximate 10 days that we saw in the previous video in the previous section of this video. So let's say click on mail. So we have selected by mail. Let's proceed further. Preferred language of correspondence is English. I would like to receive an email notification once my application has been received, and then I would like to receive an email notification once my application has been received. Then you need to provide your email address and click on next. Let me give my email address and click on next, and I will show you what next page will look like. So as you can see, it's 25% done. Have you ever had a scene? As I said that this is application to get a new scene, but we already had a temporary scene that starts with 9. So it would be yes in this case, and you need to enter your scene number. And select the type of application you wish to submit. It is the change of the status on a SIN record. There are various occasions that you want to update your SIN, but in this case, we have updated our status. Then we need to click on change the status on a SIN record. Primary identity documentation, like your COPR document that has been submitted. A primary document is an official document that proves someone's identity and status in Canada. So as I said previously, that there was primary means COPR and secondary means your license or Canadian driving license. So select which of the following document you wish to proceed. So we will be selecting this one, confirmation of COPR issued by IRCC. We need to upload the primary identity document. You need to upload it over here. And then information, if your identity document has information on both sides of document, which should not be required in this case, I guess, and enter the date your COPR was issued. So if you open the COPR, there would be a date of issued. You need to mention over here. Similarly, for secondary document is your Canadian driving license. So they will ask, okay, whether it's a passport, health card, Canadian provincial or territorial driving license. We click on this. It will ask to upload a Canadian driving license. We will upload it over there and enter the expiration date that appears on a Canadian driving license. You need to add it over here and then click on next. Give me a few minutes so that I can upload this document, and I will show you what next page will look like. So I uploaded these two documents, like the primary document and the secondary document, and as soon as you upload it, you can see over here documentation, the document name. We click on next. So it will say Service Canada no longer issue SIN card. We now issue a confirmation SIN in paper or digitally. Your SIN is private. We shouldn't share with anyone. You are responsible for protecting your SIN. So when you submit a document, you will get this kind of error, which is the form could not be submitted for the following reason. In that scenario, what you need to do, you can just refresh your tab and then upload or enter everything and it will go away. I got the same error. I did that and I was able to complete the form for the further information. So let's proceed further. So now we are at 37% mark, and here we need to enter our primary information. So first is what is your first given name as it appears on your primary identity document, which is COPR in this case. So what's the first given name on that particular COPR document? You need to enter over here. If you have any other given name, then enter below. What is your current family name is the last name that has been mentioned. You need to enter over here. What was your family name at birth? This is again the last name. Sometimes this would be the same, but sometimes this both are different in case when someone get married and they accept their husband spouse name as their last name, so they can enter it over here. Proceed further, it will ask for in which country were you born, so you need to enter your country and your city and all the necessary information that you need to add, and then click on next. So in this one, you need to provide your other information like the contact and the mailing address. So you need to give your date and phone number. Whenever there will be any query, they can contact you over here, followed by your mailing address, like your apartment, street number, name, and everything. And then you need to confirm. So let me enter the detail, and I will show you how it look like. So you can see I have entered my number, my street name, city, postal code, and it will show that your address provided is correct as below. Click on, once you verified this, click on I have verified, click on next. Now we are at 62% mark, we already crossed half. So here a supporting documentation. A supporting documentation is a legal documentation supporting the name currently used. To determine if you need to submit a supporting documentation, answer the following question. Do all the documentation provided contain the first given name? So when we click on next, we will see this supporting documentation. It is required when your name given, like the first name given on the documentation, is different than your primary identity documentation. So let's say somebody used some other name for, and their COPR has some different name, so they need to provide yes and everything. So we need to mention, does all your documentation provided contain the first given name? I have added this first name previously, so yes. And like for example, you can check whether your all your document has your name in it, then yes. Do all your document provided contain the family name, that it is the your surname, then yes, and then click on next. Because they mentioned that based on the answer you were not required to submit supporting documentation because everything has the same name. Once you click on next, you are at 75%. It will ask what's your parents' given name. So if you click on this, if your parent name is Mary Jane Smith, enter Mary Jane only. And regarding to that, when we click on that, it will ask you what's your parents' given name. If Mary Jane Smith, enter just Mary name. So over here, we will enter a parent's name. So let me enter and I'll show you how it look like. As soon as you click on next, it will ask for parents information, like what's your parents given name and what was the parents family name at birth, which is the last name. So you need to enter your parents first name followed by last name. Let's say you have, like, here you can enter your father's name, over here you can enter your mother's name. But let's say if you only have one parent registered on your birth record, you can click on this, so there will be only one field to fill. So you can click on this and then you entered your both parents name, then you click on next. So it's the last form where it will say that you need to verify or review all the information that has been provided is correct or not. So let's review. So once you click on next, it will ask for reviewing all the information that has been provided in full application. So this is the last. As you can see, we are already at 87% mark. So we need to verify all the information that there has been no mistake has been given, so that it won't complicate your file and application. So just review everything, and later on you need to add your name and click on certify. Once you click on this, you need to click on submit, and then this application will be submitted. After submitting, you will receive one email that explains that your application has been received, and then you need to wait for 5 business days in order to receive the status of your application, and 10 business days to get your SIN documentation in your mail address. So this one was that. I'm not going to submit it as I already got my SIN. So yeah, this was pretty much good in the full application. If you found this video helpful, please like the channel. It really helps channel to reach new people who are in the same journey. Thank you for watching this video till the end. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comment section. I will try my best to answer them, or you can even follow me on Instagram on this ID. Don't forget to subscribe. Have an awesome day. I will see you in the next one. Till then, bye bye.